Hey y'all. Y'all, I look good, y'all. Come on now. Come on. I can't even stay out the camera. Hold on, I got my lash. Also today, y'all, this story time is going to be about the time I fell out with my long lasting bestie. Long friendship, 8, 9, 10. I don't know how long. I just know we've been for years, decades, literally. Like my front, I'm her back. Like, hold on, is it Zoom? Yeah, let's get you back on one accord, okay? Because you all zoom up in my face now. Okay, so y'all, we going to read 3 comments today, y'all, because we on crunch time and my battery is kind of, not my battery, my SD card is kind of like trying to fill up on the spot, on the slide, and I got to edit my other video, so I can't take nothing off right now. Ayana Lowe said no because you ate her up real effing bad in the messages. I would have had to come through the phone. That's why she was so mad. She told me to come outside. She said she was gonna spit on my mama. She was just so ready. Oh my god. Kiss Wavy said keep going. Thank you. And happy birthday to my August babies, my Leos. I love y'all. Months 5283 said I'm late, but baby 4 + 4, you 8. Yeah, I know it. But yeah, before we get into this video, y'all, I want y'all to like, comment, and subscribe like right now. Like pause. I'm not going on till y'all do it. I'm just playing. But y'all go ahead and do that. So y'all follow me on Instagram at _.living. What? _.envylex_ TikTok living like envy. Snapchat is Alexis Samani or living like envy. And yeah, this lash is really irritating me, y'all, but it's gonna have to be what it is so this video get done and then I just take it off. And right now we're gonna do the names right now. So my best friend at the time, we just gonna call her best friend because I've been calling her best friends in every story, so we just gonna say best friend. Her humongous friend, we're gonna call her did I call anybody Respucia? Y'all know who Respucia is? Respucia is Norbert wife. Respucia. The Clumps. Did I call anybody the Clumps? Yeah, I did call somebody the Clumps. We gonna say Respucia. We just gonna say Respucia. Her girlfriend, we gonna call her T-Pain, because that is, we used to call her that for real. That was her nickname. My friends, we is gonna call February. We just gonna say February. If I say Feb for short, that's what I meant. And the other one, we is going to call her, am I gonna use her real name? I don't think I want to use her real name in this one. We're gonna call her Rockin'. We just gonna call her Rockin' because that's my rockin' and my rolling right there. If I gotta put anybody name else in the story time, then I will be doing that because this story is long. I don't remember everybody's names at this point, but I do know that it's a lot of people that's in the story time. That's why it might be a part 2. So let's get into the story time, y'all. Like I mentioned before, in all my story times, like I have a best friend that I've been friends with for a long time, and I fell out with her. So I want to clear a couple things up. Y'all, that was my girl, okay? And the reason why she haven't been one of my first story times because I've been kind of like thinking like, do I really want to do it? And when I do it, I want to do it the right way because at the end of the day, y'all know me, y'all know I'm real as I'm real as it can be. You know, sometimes I even get on this camera and tell y'all when I'm wrong, and I tell y'all, you know, asking y'all for advice, was I wrong in this situation? So it's a lot of things that could have been handled differently on both parts because this whole story, I have been wrong, she has been wrong, okay, like that. So it was just that, like that, or whatever, like that. So I just want to get on this camera. I don't want to bash her. That was my girl. I'm not fronting on her at all. I just don't like me personally, I'm never to say, well, damn, Lex, how many friends that you fell out with? Like I tell y'all before in my other story times, like I don't wake up and say, hey, I want to fall out with any, many, miny, more you today, my friend. I'm gonna fall out with my homegirls today. Like that's not on my plan. That's not even in my agenda book. I don't like fighting my friends. I don't like our beef to even touch the internet because that could have been handled behind closed doors and we can end up getting right back cool. You know, that's just that. But once our beef or our disagreement touch the internet, I'm gonna look at you different, because it's kind of like, look how fast you was ready to run up there. Look how fast you was ready to throw salt on my name. I don't like that. Okay, so let's get into this story time. Maya and I, me and her met in 8th grade. We met in 8th grade, y'all. She, at this time, we both was attending East Broad. She was a new girl. I'm just gonna put like a quote unquote where she was from. I'm not gonna really say where she was from for real. I'm just gonna say New York. We just gonna say New York, even though she's not from New York, because I don't want y'all to go searching and y'all end up finding her, and if I say where she from. She a new girl in town. We all at East Broad. We got our own cliques. I'm with my clique or whatever like that. So I'm not gonna front. When she first came to the school, a lot of people did not like Best Friend. Say Best Friend. A lot of people didn't like her. A lot of people didn't like. Matter of fact, we're gonna call her New York until I meet her my best friend. So New York come to the school, and a lot of girls did not like her. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. New York is a pretty girl. Like, when she first came, she was a pretty girl. She had like a thick accent. I think that's how you say it. And a lot of people, like, her accent is kind of annoying a little bit. Like, she can't talk for too long because she'll start blowing somebody. But it was different for Savannah folks. Like, that kind of country talk coming to Savannah was on some like, girl, what the hell up, you know. And I didn't like her because my homegirls didn't like her. And you know me, just, you know, following up with the crew, because I already, like I told you, I already had my own crew. But it was this one, and then one thing about New York didn't care. New York did not care about who didn't like her. She came to the school, she showed her personality, she got to know a couple people, and that was that. She didn't care about who didn't like her. So it was this one girl that was in my class that couldn't stand New York. She couldn't stand her to the point where she was trying to B-U-L-L-Y her, trying to like push her around and say little smart stuff, just pick. You know, it's a couple girls that was in 8th grade that were trying to pick on her. Like I told y'all, New York was pretty, but also a lot of people just, that's how they felt about, and I know this might sound weird, but that's how it really be in school. Like, I don't know if it happened where y'all from or where y'all at or when y'all went to school, but when a lot of new people came to the school, especially if they're a pretty girl, everybody will be on some stuff like, we either gonna like her or we not. Okay, and it's me, I don't. You know, so y'all, she ended up fighting this girl. This girl don't need no name, we just gonna call her Bully. And Bully ended up, like, I guess, pushing New York buttons. Like, one day they fought outside in the hallway, and this is when I was in Miss Perk. What's her name? What's that with her long body? I forgot her name. I couldn't stand her because, let me tell you now, because I gotta give y'all a little background on that, because I got the class I was in, it was a black lady class I was in. I had really liked that class. My little clique was in that class. I got put out that class for a couple weeks to go to the lady down the hallway class. My cousin was in that class. I couldn't stand that lady. That lady was so damn strict, try to be so strict with her long racist body. Like, I couldn't stand her. So I got the reason I got transferred from my class is because she had heard me calling her a B under my breath. Y'all know me, y'all gotta do the most. So yeah, she told me to go ahead on to that class, y'all. And so when we heard that they was out there fighting, which is New York and Bully, they out there fighting, we trying to get up and go see the fight. And the lady that we was in the class with, she talking about something, y'all sit down, looking like you got your hair out the door. You going to the other teachers to see what really happened. So who really the flies on the doo-doo? With your 27 piece. I can't. Some of them teachers that be with that, they have them 27 piece, don't be the nastiest ones. So y'all, they fought, and we heard that New York got the best of Bully. Now, mind you, now Bully can fight too. She could have fought too, but we heard that New York got the best of Bully or whatever like that. After that, I don't think Bully messed with her. I don't think Bully messed with New York at all. And a lot of people actually was coming, like, with welcoming arms, like, oh yeah, we not gonna bother her, whatever like that. But me, y'all know me, I'm stubborn. I still don't really like the girl like that, because I don't know, I don't even have a real reason on why I didn't like this girl. Like, I was just young, childish, and following and trying to follow people and be like other people. And I can admit on some hate and shit, because why? Girl, what was your reason of hating this girl when she didn't do nothing to you? Okay? So we in gym one day, y'all. This girl right here, oh, she need her a name, because that little phony fake fucking thing name. We gonna call her Two-Face. We just gonna call her Two-Face. So at this time right here, y'all, we all attended. We all of us had the same gym class together. And at this time, I think I think New York and hold on, y'all. Let me make sure I got the names right. New York and Two-Face was best friends. They became best friends. They was real close. They was real cool with each other. So yeah, they was real cool. We in gym one day, and they playing basketball. We all like standing around the court, and I think they had to shoot the ball inside of the bucket or whatever like that, and and New York was under like the basketball. She was under the basketball little hoop thing, right? And she was under the little basketball hoop thing or whatever, and I think I was standing on the side or something like that, and the boy threw the ball, right? He threw the ball to try to make it to the hoop, and she just I remember her little face. Her little face was down at the bottom of the rack, just looking like this, like looking at everybody else to see, like she wasn't even paying attention. Y'all, why the ball hit her face? The ball hit her face, y'all. Her glasses flew one way. Her glasses flew one way. Her bang flew the other way, y'all. The reason why it was so funny to me, y'all, because I didn't like her. So, you know, when that happened, I was like... that was funny to me, because I'm like, yep, you deserved it. Knowing the girl did not deserve it. She didn't do nothing to me, y'all. But it was funny, though, because it was like on some stuff, like, she didn't... Like, the face she made, y'all, because she already kind of, like... She got like she wear big old like goggle glasses like that make her eyes look real big. So it's kind of like it was real funny. It was real funny. It was hilarious to me, baby, because I was like, yes. Knowing like, girl, bye. So she holding her face and stuff like that. I think that's the day like after I felt sorry for her. That was the day that I don't know. When she got hit with that ball, that's the day I felt sorry for her, because I'm like on some stuff like, why are you doing all that? Like, y'all got the same gym class. So I ended up getting cool with her and Two-Face. Like, we ended up being cool to the point it was just always us three. Always us three in the same gym class. And I peeped that Bully. I don't know if Bully dropped out. I don't know what happened to her, but I just know she got upset that everybody was welcoming New York with welcome arms or whatever like that. I guess she felt like if she lost that fight or whatever like that, that she, you know, she basically got voted out the squad, which wasn't that. It just was the simple fact that, you know, if everybody just realized, like, girl, this girl did nothing to us, you know. We ended up being cool, and I don't know how her and Two-Face ended up not being best friends no more. I just think they just stopped being best friends, and I became her best friend. I became her best friend, and y'all, we was like nobody could like take us away from each other. We was attached to each other. Here, you see her, you see me, you see me, you see her. We everywhere together. Like when it came to us standing out, I'm gonna put some pictures on the side. But we was outside. We were flicking it up every day. Gym class, turned up. Computer lab, turned up. We was just always together, y'all. Always together. So it was kind of on some stuff like, I think what happened, was that then or was that when we got in high school? Oh yeah, that was then. So y'all, I think we was in 8th grade or whatever like that, and Two-Face used to kind of get a little jealous. Like basically she made it seem like I took her best friend away, and I did not take her best friend away, because at the end of the day, like, y'all still friends. We all still friends, but me and her just best friends. Like, you know, I don't know what really call us to like I don't know what really caused us to be best friends for real, but I just know that we was just, that was my baby, okay? Like that was my lifeline, okay? So as the year went on, like I told y'all, without her, you don't see me. Without me, you don't see her. It came to a point where we even went to the pep rally. Oh, y'all, but this is when these schools used to have the pep rallies, and all the high schoolers used to come to the school and dance around the halls, and then we go out in the back of the school, and they had, like, they used to always get Savannah High for us. And it's so crazy how I ended up going to Savannah High, and I love Savannah High because Savannah High used to always come to East Broad and perform for us at the pep rally. And I used to always say, I'm going to that school, they too lit, I'm gonna get in the dance line. Did I get in the dance line? Hell no, because I was too shy. So y'all, this was the day at the pep rally, y'all, and this is when the nene was popping. It was like nene. So y'all know me, I was so shy, and I know y'all do not believe when I tell y'all I was shy. I was so shy. All my pictures, I'm gonna insert some pictures on the side. Most of my pictures, I was like this. Like, I always had my head down. I always had my hand in my face. Like, I was so shy. It's not about me feeling like I was not appealing. I just was not that. I was just shy, you know. And one thing about New York at the time, New York was real open. Like, she was real open, real confident. Like, she kind of brought me out my shell a little bit as well. She brought me out my shell a little bit as well. Now, mind y'all, now let me give y'all a little tea on Respucia, okay? Let me give y'all the gag on that one, because y'all gonna be like, damn, okay. Respucia, me and her used to be best friends in 6th or 7th grade. I can't remember. But I think she ended up moving or something. I don't know what happened, but we ended up like losing contact. But we used to be best friends, y'all. We used to be best friends. I used to always stay to her house. Like I used to always stay to her house, like all the time. I think she only spent it at my house one time. But I was going through something. I was going through something where she wasn't able to come to my house all the time, because to be honest, I didn't have a home. And that's why I say, well, when people fall out with you, they like to tell your business and everything. But that's when I was a child. People go through their ups, people go through their downs. I can't blame that my mama, I can't blame my mama for trying to, I'm glad that we here than rather on the streets. You feel me? So, like I was saying, we was best friends, I think, in like 6th or 7th grade. We took pictures together. We all booted up, duded up. But we ended up losing contact, and I became best friends with New York. So anyways, back on the topic of, you know, pep rally, y'all. We in the gym. We turned it up, y'all. Y'all, this boy named, what his name was at the time? Debo Dizzy. You had Debo Dizzy. I was so obsessed. I was so obsessed with Debo Dizzy, y'all. I was so obsessed with Debo Dizzy. I was so obsessed with Kenneth. And, what's the other one named? Sadiq. Oh, my God. I was so obsessed with them, y'all. I'm over there every time. And then y'all know Debo Dizzy. I don't know if y'all know who he is, y'all. But I'm just going to put like a little song. I'm going to sing his little song. He was like, it's like Rag the Riches. I forgot how it go, but I know it was Rag the Riches, y'all. And I'm going to you know, turn up. I'm turned up. Wow. I guess I'm just dancing too much, y'all. But yeah, I'm super duper geek, y'all. So eventually, y'all, we ended up finishing up, you know that or whatever. Now it's time to take these tests. I gotta give y'all all the background. So it's time to take these tests, y'all. Me and her ended up like failing one part of the, was it the CRTT? I forgot what it was called back then. But we ended up going to summer school together, made us even more closer, y'all. But y'all, on the way, I'm gonna delete that one out. I'm gonna leave that little piece of information out, because it's not really needed. Y'all, while we ended up hanging out over the holidays or whatever, when school was out, I was at her house all the time, okay? Spending the night all the time, us going out, her mama was taking us to parties, all type stuff, y'all. We ended up going to the same high school, which was Savannah High, 9th grade. That was my baby. We still locked in. We still doing our thing. And a lot of people say, oh, you got to be careful who you walk out. The same friends you walked in school with, you're not going to be walking out with. Baby, I walked out with all my friends. Just that we ain't friends now. But I walked out with all my friends. So, y'all, as we is in high school, whatever like that, I'm not going to lie to y'all, I've been in a lot of drama. Yes, New York was always 10 toes down behind me. But most of the time she wasn't around, because a lot of my fights happened outside of school. So it was on some stuff like she couldn't really be around for a lot of stuff. We was young, you know. Her mama had her doing other stuff, or she was either on punishment and stuff like that. So she couldn't really be around like that. And I was always in the gutter, in the streets, scrapping like I was some type of bum, just going crazy, okay? And I think, oh yeah, I was going through something at the time, because I was missing a lot of days of school. And she still was attending. I think she had a good 9th grade year, y'all, but we ended up getting into a situation. Remember I told you the girl that bought a slice and dice to school or whatever like that? So her mama, after we got suspended or whatever for the rest of the time for summer or whatever, her mama took her out of Savannah High and took New York to another school. And my heart burst, because I'm like, damn, my best friend went to a whole other school. Like, we talking every day. Now we really talking every day. When I tell y'all we got pictures, I'm gonna show y'all the pictures. We got pictures. At this point we're dating. Like, We got pictures with our hands locked into each other, like we're literally unmarkable together. Like we is that for real, for real. Like everybody was like, that's your bestie, whatever. Now what I do want to put about, like what I do want to put in here about her was she was boy crazy. And what I mean by boy crazy, not like in a real bad way, but as in like if she is with somebody, that's all she see and hear and look and see. That's all. Because at the end of the day, I understand when people is in a relationship, that's their person, but you can't just put your eggs in one basket like that. Like that just it just don't make no sense to me how it's like how man crazy she was. So I am going to tell y'all the first time we fell out. So then in part 2, I'm gonna tell y'all when I finally was we finally just call it Mars. Okay, so anyways, y'all, so like I said, y'all, we still getting older. Like we going to games together. We is doing everything together. Like I told her, that was like my sister. I'm on the phone with her every day. Like she's telling me stuff, I'm telling her stuff. The only thing I didn't like about New York is her taste in men. And I know she probably felt the same way about me, but I didn't like the way that the type of men she chose. She had like them men that was like them men that was in the gutter. Like them men that was in the gutter that okay. That's TTG, that's ready to go, that's ready to shoot. No, okay. So at this time, let me see when she was so as we got older and everything like that, y'all, we still locked in. We going to parties together, we going out of town together, y'all. We graduated together. Y'all, we had a phenomenal, one thing about me, baby, I had me a good time in high school. My 12th grade year was the bomb. We went on grad bash together. We even went to prom together. We wore the same color. We stayed out that night. We had us a good time. And like I told y'all, on every year of somebody's birthday, y'all, we is dressing alike. Okay, we all dressing alike, or we all wearing different color of our hair and everything like that. So anyways, let me give y'all a little background on T-Pain. T-Pain is, at the time, she was Respucia's girlfriend. Yes, I said that right, her girlfriend. Now, what's so crazy is we all attended middle school together. We all went to middle school together, and T-Pain was my baby. Like, she was my little baby. Like, we all used to joke around. She used to jack me up when I used to call her T-Pain and stuff like that. Like, we all was real close since middle school. Like, those was the days, y'all. So, I think Respucia ended up moving. She ended up moving to Atlanta or something like that with her mom. And I didn't run back into her till, like, in high school. She ended up coming to Savannah High for I think, like, for a year or so. And then she left again. So after we graduated and everything like that, me and Respucia, we wasn't beefing or nothing like that. We was cool, but we wasn't the best of friends. Okay, if that makes sense. We were just cool. Like we were just cool. We were just friends or whatever like that. What happened? So after we graduated and everything like that, we still together. We still locked in. And this is when things started to come a little questionable to me. Like I told y'all, she was real, like, New York was real mad crazy. So it was on some stuff like, she used to want to be up on the boy all day, which was okay. That's fine, you know. But one thing about it, boy, like, we used to be so, like, we were so attached to each other. Like, coming fresh out of high school, and all we know is us four, us five, us four, baby. I was attached to her. Like, talk to her every day on the bicycle. Be on the phone with this girl every day. Like, that's my man. Like, I used to go to her house just to lay down, fold her clothes, like, literally. Like, talk to her mama, be with her mama, be with her and her mama. Like, that was like my other half. So I know I sound gay. But anyways, y'all, so what happened? So yeah, so eventually, y'all, this when she started working at this place. I'm not gonna put her place, that employment that she had worked at the time, but she had met some people. And when she went to that second school that I told her, she had ended up meeting her a couple of friends as well too. Like, and one thing about me, I was a real jealous best friend. I'm like, oh, ain't nobody gonna get close to my bestie, okay? And she used to always call this girl that got a face of a honey bun. I used to call her honey bun. And she used to always match with New York on twin day and twin this and twin that. I used to be too upset over there at Savannah High. Like, oh, she done replaced me. She ended up coming right back to Savannah High, y'all. So, but anyways, y'all, so she ended up working at this place of employment or whatever, and she ended up meeting these two people. Do they need a name? What did I call her? Y'all remember that girl that I told you that had exposed me? Also, in the other story time, I had called her Norbit, the one that had exposed me. We're gonna call her Norbit. And then it was another a happy guy. We gonna call him. He don't really need no name, but Hot Potato. We just gonna call him Hot Potato. So anyways, y'all, so like I told y'all, she worked with these two people. She worked with Norbit, Hot Potato, and even it was a couple more girls that she had worked with or whatever like that she was cool with. But these specific two people right here, she wanted to tag along on the group or whatever like that, like with us. So let me back it up a little bit. It always been 4 of us. It always been me, Rockin', New York, and there was this another girl. I don't think she need a name. We just gonna call her Confused. We just gonna say Confused. It was always 4 of us. Now this gonna happen real fast. Remember I told y'all that we was cool with Harry Potter's sister, and we ended up dropping Harry Potter's sister and we got cool with Harry Potter. Okay, so Confused not in the picture no more at this time. It's Harry Potter, Norbit, and Hot Potato. They came amongst the group to be cool with all of us. This is around the time we still, February then came around. February had attended another school. That's my cousin. She attended another school, but she ended up, you know, everything that we did on the weekends or everything like that, she was coming with us. She was coming with my friend group. So it was me, February, Rockin', New York, Hot Potato, Harry Potter, and Norbit. It was all of us. And it was even Harry Potter cousin. She was with us too. It was a lot of us, y'all. Like the group had got real big because New York wanted to invite other people. Like, and one thing about me, I don't mind, you know, wanting to hang around, because I know it ain't gonna just be us 4, us 5. I know you're gonna want other people in the future to come along and tag along with us, because everybody really had like how best of the friends we was, because everybody dressed alike. We had different colors, we had matching shirts, we did the party bus, we did the kickbacks. Like, we was real lit for real. So of course everybody wanted to tag along. So when she invited these 2 people in a group, I'm not gonna front to y'all, like I told y'all, me and Norbit, we kind of like gravitated more to each other because she used to always come get me. We go to parties together. That's the same when I told you that stand up in that line and ask her boyfriend, oh, would you let me wear that? Being a pick me. So she used to let me go to come pick me up, and she'll come to my house and she'll chill out over there, and we'll go to parties together. But see, New York always been at work. We'll always go visit her at work. But y'all, New York used to get kind of jealous that how me and Norbit relationship was, cause she used to feel like, oh yeah, they a little close, because it was one time we was at a kickback, we was doing our kickback, and New York I got jealous that me and Norbit was taking pictures together in the bathroom, and she wanted to take pictures with me, and I felt sorry for her because we was attached to each other, y'all. So it was kind of like a relationship if you ask me. So after that situation right there, y'all, we still growing, and we ended up falling out with Norbit and Harry Potter, y'all. That was that. Clean slate. They're not in the picture no more. Hot Potato's still around sometimes or whatever like that. But y'all, this is when things started to really open my eyes. Like I told y'all, we always did kickbacks together. We always got rooms and invited people over and everything like this, because I'm about to wrap the story time up because I don't want it to be too long, because I'm about to sell part 2 in the second one. So this is when things start to get real shaky. Man, now we always been tight. We going to fairs together. We dressing alike. We all just on theme. We all got everything down pat. Y'all, one weekend we got a room, and y'all know me. I had me a little sneaky link back then, baby. They used to always just pull up to the function or whatever like that, and we used to. That's gonna tell it all. I ain't gonna say that, but just know I had a little piece of sneaky link. Rockin' had a little sneaky link. Like we know a couple of us had a little sneaky link, whatever like that, right? So this specific night right here, y'all. One thing about New York got to the point where when she get agitated, she agitated. Like, she don't want to have fun. She want to just go lay down. She want to say smart stuff. She want to kill a mood. She a party pooper. Like, she don't care. Everybody can really fuck up around her. She not with all that. Like, she don't be having time for all that. And I hate people like that. Like, they got an attitude when they head hurting or when something going on with them, they want to ruin the fun for everybody else. So she got to that point where she was kind of like that on some stuff. Like, yeah, she agitated. And this is when I started to notice that she had started to lose touch with being around us, because her irritation level used to really get real low. So y'all, she basically saying like she about to go lay down or something like that. She about to go lay down in the room because we all was, this one when we came back from the fair, so we drinking and stuff. And I noticed when she got, we noticed when she got drunk, she just started telling the truth. Y'all not my friends for real. Y'all not my friends for real. And y'all this, y'all that. Like she just started, y'all know when people, when they drink, they start telling the truth or how they feel. So y'all, this situation, why we felt like the first time was so freaking petty, y'all. My y'all not like, I don't like all that business that gets spilled in front of no boy, like people that we invited over or whatever like that. Y'all, so loud, y'all, we is in the room and we all drinking, we drunk, you know, like that. So at this time, we all laying down now, like we laying down. We laying down, yeah, the sneaky legs is still there or whatever like that. And me and my sneaky leg is in the front room. We in the front room part or whatever like that. And all I know is New York get up and she like, Lex is go in the room, get up and go in the room. I want to come in the front room, get up and go in the room. So I'm thinking to myself like, so I asked her, I said, why? Like, why? Like, I don't want to go in the room. I want to stay right here. I want to lay down. I want to lay out here. I don't want to lay out here. I just want to lay out here. You need to go in the room. I'm like, no, like, I don't want to go in the room. So y'all, why this girl telling my son, well, if I can't lay out here, I'm going home. So I say to myself, like, what made her switch like that? Like, what made her so irritated and just so ready to go like that? Like, what's up? Y'all, why this girl grabbed her stuff and walked out the room. And so I didn't follow her because I'm thinking she joking. I didn't get up to go follow her. February and Rockin' went to go follow her. So they come back in the room, they like, oh, she about to go. She done called her ride, she about to go. So come to find out, y'all, like this girl's in the lobby because we ended up laying back down. Like she done about to get ready to go. We done laid back down. Why this girl come in the room in the middle of the night, y'all, on the phone with her sister. Her sister do not need no name. We just gonna call her sister. And she come in the room and she like, I think her sister used to do my, hair. I think her sister used to do my hair. I can't remember. I think her sister used to do my hair. And she come in the room and she got her sister on speaker. Her sister's on speaker just going off. Oh, y'all better give my sister back her money for the room. And y'all trying to make her sleep on the floor. And y'all, this is a whore house. And y'all trying to do this and y'all trying to do that. Like she was going off. Going crazy. So we all waking up like, what? Like this girl, New York, grabbing her stuff and she's storming out the room. Y'all, while I look at the door, Hot Potato is at the door to pick her up. So I said, oh, okay. She was dead serious. Like, this is that deep for her. Like, she really made a big scene. Like, got her sister on the phone, disrespecting us on some weird stuff, telling her our business, putting her on speaker and embarrassing us in front of these boys. Like, I'm on some stuff like, oh, yeah, like, no. Like, and at this time, no, I didn't took it serious as us falling out. No, I did not take it serious yet. Y'all, so why she ended up leaving the room and we ended up leaving on later on that day and we just talking about it like that's so messed up. She didn't try to reach out to nobody that like, cause she was wrong. Like she was wrong. And like, let me know in the comments, was I wrong? Should I got up and just left and let her have the front room cause she wanted the front room? Like, no, like, and I feel like if it was that deep, you should just put me to the side, not in front of the boys, and you should have said, Lex, like, my head hurt, you know, I don't feel good, or I want to lay in the front room. Like, I'd be like, okay, girl, just give me a minute. Okay, cool. Because the boo I was with, he was about to get ready to roll up. So I'm like, why would we move? Like, you know. So just let me know if I was wrong or whatever. As days went on, y'all, and I'm hurt by the situation. I'm talking about the situation to my to my same friends that was in the room or whatever. And one day, when we went to go take my dog out, and my mama was like, Monty, what's wrong with you? Because I had looked it so down. Like, I looked it so down. My mama was like, what's wrong with you? So I told her, I said, me in New York, we not talking no more. And I just stopped busting out crying because this is our first real argument. Like, yeah, we got into our little petty little arguments or whatever like that. But this is our first real argument to the point where we spent a couple days from each other. Like, y'all, we was too attached to each other. Like, we ain't spent that long without even being mad at each other. We always end up getting back cool. So I'm crying to her, letting her know, like, basically, like, she left the room that night and everything like that. No, I did not mention the boys to her. This was around the time that my mama was too nosy. So y'all, why a couple days later, I think she reached out or something like that. I think I talked to her mama. I can't remember how that conversation go, but I just know me and her was on the phone, and I was letting her know, like, basically, like, she had hurt my feelings, and that basically, like, she was wrong because she was telling me. And then she got on the phone, not even caring, no care in the world, like, oh, I feel like I wasn't wrong and all this to the third. Yes, I told my mama and all this. And this is the part that really had messed me up. I'm like, you sat there and told your mama my business. And it's like, I think that was my biggest thing. Like, you sat there and told your mama my business. The other thing that caught me off guard was because my best friend at the time, I'm not gonna give him no name, but she told me, New York told me that she had called my best friend and asked for some advice coming from a male, how he feel about it. So I'm on some stuff like, I know you ain't called my best friend and you didn't even give me a chance to put him in my business. You sat there and asked the advice from my homeboy. Like, that was just kind of weird to me. Like, why is you... One thing about her I used to hate about her is when she get mad, she going to tell everybody. Like, she going to get advice and talk to everybody. And I think that just used to get under my skin because it's like, girl, we supposed to be friends. It's like you so ready to run and go tell everybody our business and we fell out and all this and the third. Y'all, so we on that phone. And I think I made a decision that I was going to distance myself from her, because when I realized that she told her mama my business, when she told Hot Potato my business, when she told a lot of her people's my business, I was more disappointed than anything, because I was on some stuff like, girl, we is best friends. Like, it's no way. And she tried to make it seem like, oh, y'all choose the boys over me. And that's the thing though, we is best friends. Like, all of us is a friend group. If you did not want them boys to be there, and I told her, I said, you did not want them boys to be there any longer, you should have said, hey, y'all, put all the girls in the room. What time they leaving? They need to go. It would have been on something like, okay, cool. Let's wrap it up. A couple more minutes, we're going to wrap it up, because at the end of the day, I just did not know how she just went from so drunk, so happy, having a good time, to being a party pooper and wanting everybody to move when she wanted them to move. And I was that right there had really bothered me. That shit had hurt me so bad that first time we fell out, because I'm on some stuff like, this is my raw. Like, I feel like I couldn't eat, you know. I feel like I had lost a relationship. Like, that's how I felt. Like, when they say that when they say like bump breaking up with your man, it be them friends relationships that you fall out with. Ooh, baby, that you can't eat for days, y'all. But I'm noticing, like, she's having her a good time. This is around the time she started dating this boy. We don't need no name, but just know she was dating this boy. And when I told her, she had like them boys that was in the streets, like, real hard and real deep. And oh, it was around this time. This is around the time she was dating this boy, y'all. I told her she's a man crazy, y'all. So we ended up falling out, y'all, and I started to notice she's with this boy every day, posting him all type of stuff, like promise ring, all type of weird stuff like that. Like, all of a sudden you're not around us and you with him all the time. Like, that was just kind of crazy to me. Like, I was more hurt than anything, because it's kind of like, this man done took my bitch. You know, I was so hurt, because it's like, damn, this is my girl. I can't believe we is not seeing eye to eye right now. I was just so hurt by that whole situation. So y'all, one day, y'all, my mama like, Bonnie, I got a surprise for you. So I'm thinking this is one of my old little boos that she's so freaking attached to, that she cannot stop answering the phone for and spreading my business to. I'm thinking it's him. I'm thinking, okay, he about to come back. He about to come push up. And this was around the time he was on and off with me and another girl. So I'm on some stuff like, oh, he back. He came back. I look up. I'm laying in the bed. I look up. It's New York. Cause my mama is real big on that. Like, y'all been friends for too long. Ain't no way. Like, no, we about to do some talking. Y'all about to talk this out. So she ended up coming to the house and we talking, and I'm letting her know how I feel. She let me know how she feel. And I'm like, okay, now it's time to bring the whole group together. We all need to have a conversation. Is you busy the next day? She said, I think it was later on that week. So y'all, she ended up coming to the house. Everybody ended up coming to the house, and all of us ended up talking about the situation. And then it's like that same day, I don't know how I felt. It just felt weird. It really felt weird. We ended up going to the mall later on that day, and I feel like I didn't have to save her back. It was because she was always up under that man. Like, it was just on some stuff. Like, I feel like she just was around us because she just probably just wanted to be around us. I don't know what it was, or I don't know. I just feel like it wasn't genuine. Like that wasn't really her for real, y'all, because she ended up coming around when we could be February and Rockin', we ended up like having another kickback. It was like a Christmas one. She wasn't there. We wasn't cool with New York at the time. We had us a ball. So when the girl Two-Face that I was telling y'all about, why is this girl screenshot going? We got back cool with New York. She telling us that people were screenshotting our stories to her ex and her ex to her, where she at, why she's not there. Even girls was replying to my story, where is New York? If you don't see New York, she's not here. What that mean? Like, why is you so nosy? What's going on? But y'all, Two-Face is so damn phony because you all up in my face. We in the mall, me and Rocket in the mall. You all in my face. So I don't really rock. I don't rock with New York. I don't rock with Respucia and all them, and New York be trying to hang out with me, and I don't got time for that, and all type of stuff. But you sat there and showed this girl our stories like it was a big top secret or something. I don't get that. And then the gag was when we all got back cool, because all of us ended up posting each other when we got back cool. That's a whole nother story because she's in part 2 as well with her phony ass. But like I said, she was in that mall running her mouth saying how bad she don't mess with them and all type of weird ass stuff. That's the weird one, okay? So this is around the time when Respucia and 2 Chainz ended up coming into New York life. They ended up becoming, Respucia in New York ended up building them a foundation, a relationship amongst each other, because she was at some type of little, this is when COVID first started, and we all was like, we did like a little birthday, we celebrated her birthday in the yard. We had like some type of little field day, water hose, tug of war. We went down the street to a party. That night was lit too. And that's when she invited 2 Chainz and Respucia. Like I told you, I have no problem with them. Like, we all went to school together. I have no problem with them. But they was more closer to New York now. And the reason why they was more closer is because 2 Chainz and New York boyfriend, they was the same sign. So they was, all of them was just cool or whatever. Always on the phone and stuff like that. So that was the first time we fell out. But we ended up getting back cool. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all, things wasn't the same. It wasn't the same because I felt like I lost a half of her when we fell out. I felt like for you to go so quick and tell somebody business, what else you doing behind my back? Like, I don't like when you have a disagreement with somebody and they go run and tell your business. I can't stand people like that. So that had really hurt me. It had really hurt me. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, during that break that me and New York took, me and Rocket had got closer. Like, we started noticing a lot about each other. We became real close. Like, became my girl. And as well, and this go to show y'all, like, I am one of them girls that it take a lot to get a lot. I don't like people feel sorry for me, none of that. Like, me and New York been best friends for years, okay? And this is one day when we started, when we helped them get all out. We got piercings and all type of stuff like that. And I'm riding down my old street and I'm telling them, I'm riding my old house and I'm telling them like what happened, like what I went through or whatever. I finally told New York and Rockin' what I went through, and we've been friends for so long. And New York kind of felt sorry for me, and I finally told her where I really traumatically went, like what I experienced when I was younger. I finally told her that, and you know, she was calling, we was on the phone, and I'm like, yeah, you know, because my mama ended up telling her mama a couple things as well. So for me it take a lot out of me to tell somebody a traumatic event that I went through or anything like that. So me and her had a lot in common because my grandma died. Her grandma had died when she was younger. My grandma died when I was like, I think when I was like 16, 17. I can't even remember, but you know, that was my girl. Like, and when they get to part 2, y'all gonna realize like, oh yeah, baby, it was over and done with. Like, that first time y'all fell out with, you fell out with her, you should have took that as a sign. But y'all, for me to and then it's like Respucia knew about some of my traumatic as well, because like I told y'all, we was best friends when I was younger. And when I tell y'all, people take that stuff that you tell them and they put it in their back pocket for a rainy day, so when they fussing with you, they can throw that up. Baby, the girl I was, of what I went through when I was a child years ago, it can't compare to the type of woman I am today. So while you over there dogging me and telling me and laughing about my situation and what I went through, you is still going through hoops and hell till this day. You still living pillow to post. Okay? But anyway, y'all, that's the part 1 to how me and my long lasting best friend we fell out the first time. So part 2 is when it really went down, y'all. We ended up fighting, all type of stuff. A lot of stuff ended up coming out. A lot of stuff hit the net. It got dangerous, okay? But y'all, I can't wait to tell y'all part 2. But y'all, my SIM card is on 7 minutes, so I gotta, you know. But y'all, stay tuned for part 2. I love y'all. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And it's my Instagram is _.envylex. My TikTok is Living Like Envy. Snapchat is Alexis Tamani. Y'all, I'm about to go out and I'm about to go get me a drink. Let me take a shot with y'all. Hold on. So I got the drink right here. I don't know how YouTube operate, if I can put it in the camera. But I'm about to take this shot. I'm about to take a shot with y'all because I'm about to have me a good night. Okay? Hold on. I'm about to go out my homegirl. We about to have us a good time. Okay? But I do love y'all and I thank y'all because we is on the road to 4K. We is on the road to 4K. Y'all, I am excited. I am ready. But I love y'all and peace out.